Hello, and welcome to my podcast, Moving and Listening. In this podcast, you will find two things. Number one, guided movement sessions, and number two, a talking format. The movement sessions will have always two parts. At the beginning, just a few minutes, something for you to arrive, a grounding. And then something not longer than 10 minutes I call floating, where I will guide you through that you can get into motion and if you want, even into bigger movements in space. The talking format will be just me talking, or together with someone I will invite about something I'm interested in or what is on my mind and could be interesting for you as well. There will be episodes in German and in English. You will find the indication in each episode's title. My name is Mathis Kleinschüttger. I'm a dancer and choreographer, coach and trainer, and also the developer of embodied communication practice. Enjoy. Grounding. For today's grounding, you can choose a spot wherever you like, sitting, standing, lying. And if there is real sunshine today, try to find a position where you can feel the sunbeams in your face or somewhere onto your body. If not, then anyways, we will work with a tiny little imagination. So find your position, comfortable position, however you prefer today, standing, lying, sitting. And then close your eyes and just imagine the sun is shining. First, visualize the sun as you could or you would see the sun. This may be very bright, yellowish, whitish surface. Maybe you see it as a form. Maybe it's more kind of a colored gas mass or whatever you see. And then go to the quality of it, of that what you imagine to see, the quality of the temperature, the warmth that it contains. And then just let this warmth through the sunbeams just enter the surface of your body. And just imagine all this way. You see the sun, you imagine the sun somewhere. You still have closed eyes, so it's in your imagination. And you see the beams from this sun. You see the beams all the way hitting the surface of your body. And you feel the heat, the warmth of the sun reaching your skin. And then let the image of seeing the sun and the beams and the skin fade away, and just concentrate on the sensation of the warmth on your skin and reaching through the skin into your flesh, into your bones, into your organs, ligaments, joints, and just let it spread into your whole body system. Your whole body gets warm and filled with this very comfortable warmth. And just find exactly the right temperature you find you are comfortable with. Some like it hotter than others. Just exactly the right temperature, which makes you feel easy, relaxed, full of joy and warmth. And maybe you also still have this brightness and lightness as a feeling or as a vision around you and inside of you. And then let this whole image of the sun completely just go, and just stick with a enjoyable, comfortable feeling of the warmth which is left in your body. And with this warmth, just start to slowly wiggle and move your fingers a bit. Very slowly move your head from right to left. Very small and slow. And open your eyes. See the reality around you, but keep feeling and take with you the warmth you created through this exercise in your body. Take it with you into your day. Enjoy. Floating. For today's idea of the floating, we will start lying on the ground on the floor after a little warm up, which I will tell you. But just for you to know already, we will start lying. And depending on your physical abilities of today, you either stay on the ground and do it from there, or you follow a slow, very slow getting up into standing. Okay, so for the warm up, just shake your hands, shake your feet and legs a bit. Very easy, very gentle. And then you can do this in standing or sitting, also the warming up. Just slowly turn your head to right and left as if you have a slow motion no saying, and then speed it up a bit so it's more like a no nodding. Very nice. And then have a look how you stand or sit, that your pelvis, your hips are actually facing kind of front. And then just turn your spine with the idea that your upper body, your chest, wants to have a peek to the right side, together with your head and your gaze. And then you turn over to the left. So your upper body is rotating, but your hips, your pelvis is staying where it is. So it's a rotation in the spine, and you just go gently to the point where it's still easy to go. Very good. Come back to your center, rotate your shoulders from the front to the back. Rather slow, so the muscles really have to work. Very good. Yes. And then change direction. Rotate your shoulders from the back to the front. Very nice. And then in the position where you are, just think of an elongation of your spine up to the ceiling. And while doing this, keeping the spine really long, you lift your head and you look up to the ceiling. And you stay there for 2-3 seconds and you look down, back down. Very nice. Do this once again. With the breathing in, you reach up, looking up to the ceiling. And with the breathing out, you come back. Very good. And then if you're standing, place your feet a bit wider so you have a stable position. And just rotate your hips on the horizontal plane into one direction. Yes, great. You can place your hands on your hips if this is more comfortable. And then change direction in the other direction. Very good. And then bring your feet together so the insides of your feet and your knees most probably touch each other, and then bend your knees so you can bring your hands onto your kneecaps. And then think of your knees circling on a horizontal plane in one direction, and let your ankles also really free and loose so they also can just move with it. So your feet might wobble a bit right and left, that's fine. Just let it happen. Also here, change direction. Very good. And then come back up. Take another shake your limbs, just gently in all directions. Wiggle your pelvis a bit. Throw your legs and feet and arms and hands away. Very nice. And for everyone who's new here, if you need more warm-up, say like push-ups, burpees, running on a spot or whatever, then just press pause and then come back. Very nice. Okay, so find a spot on the ground where you can lie comfortably on your back, and make sure there's also a little bit more space around you. And if you found your position, just close your eyes and imagine you're an amoeba. These singular-celled organisms, often found in the sea, in the water, floating around. So you don't have a brain, you don't have to do anything. You're just one singular-celled organism. And maybe if you like this image of the sea, you can imagine, you don't have to move actively, but you can use the imagination that the water kind of moves you through the sea a little bit. And just rest in it. Just enjoy to be nothing more than one cell. Amoeba. Amazing. And of course you are a special amoeba. And slowly there will grow some limbs. So just start very gently, very slowly to move your toes and your fingertips a bit, just as if they would kind of wake up. Very nice. And great. And maybe then it reaches a bit further into the feet, maybe until the heels. There's a bit more motion in your feet. And also in the fingertips, it reaches into the fingers. So all your fingers and all your toes and feet start slowly, more like slow motion, very simple, to explore the possibility of movement. It's kind of a new limb. Each one, like each foot and each hand, just had grown. So you're just like, wow, okay, I can use that. How can I use that? Very soft. Try out and explore the directions. How can you circle each joint? And it reaches into your wrists and definitely your heels. And maybe you also will feel the connection if you move the whole foot and the heels. Maybe you will feel it all along your leg, even into your hip sockets. And then it gets slightly more. It will reach from the fingertips through your fingers and wrists into your elbows. Explore rotation, bending and stretching, and from your toes through your feet, soles of your feet, heels, into your ankles. And you will feel the movement traveling through your body, into your pelvis. And slowly also start moving your head slightly. It's still lying on the floor, so don't lift off. Start rolling a little bit from right to left while you keep moving your feet, and continue the exploration until your knees. So your knees can also move and circulate, and then let it happen all the way to the pelvis. From your toes through your soles of your feet, heels, ankles, knees into your pelvis. And in your arms, from the fingertips through all your fingers, keep it all moving slowly, explorational. Wrists, elbows into your shoulders. Very nice, gentle. And now, while you have your pelvis involved, your pelvis has two parts, right and left, so it is quite connected, but it's two parts, so it can move also a little bit individually. And this kind of has an effect on your spine, and you will feel whole movement of your head, your limbs, moving also through your upper body, and it brings the spine in little rotations. And then from now on, try to keep the forelimbs and your head, lift them off the floor and keep them floating in the water. Maybe reach out into the water, also searching for other amoebas around you. Imagine them. You're searching with your limbs like tentacles, or like some growing longer limbs. And keep your head involved. It's a bit of core work now, and then slowly turn over to one side and keep everything moving, all the four limbs in the air, and also your head in the air. Slow exploration, try circular movements, stretching, bending, keep it all alive, and very soft and still quite slow. And also try what is possible in your head, within your head movement, and then roll back onto your back and roll onto the other side. Maybe one side is a bit easier than the other. Our bodies are not equal in our sides. Usually one side is a bit flexible, or just feels easier to move with. And keep your limbs in the air, and your head, everything is in the air. It's a bit of core work. Take little breaks if it's too strong for you. Like just put a limb or your head down to the ground and then lift it up again. And then roll further onto your belly. And also here we try to keep the head and all four limbs floating into the air, reaching out, exploring the water around us, still exploring, bending, stretching, circulating. Very nice. Great. And then roll back onto your side. Still, all your limbs. Think also of your tailbone as its own limb. It's an imagination, but it helps you also to move the whole spine with its endings, the head and the tailbone. So you moved back onto your side, then move back onto your back, and then bend both legs, and maybe bring your feet onto the floor and lift your pelvis up. So you have a different sensation of your thighs, of your legs, also your pelvis in the air, and you feel much more the contact of your shoulder blades and the space between your shoulder blades onto the ground, a bit more pressure onto your head, which is not in the air anymore. And then bring your pelvis back down to the ground, lift your legs off again, bend your legs quite close and roll over this to the side so you can roll onto your bended knees like a embryo and just roll all the way so you're facing down with your face, and just relax your forehead onto the ground. Keep your arms slightly floating, and then if you use your hands to push up your upper body into an upright position slowly, and then take one leg out of this position, put your foot onto the floor, and keep floating your upper body, rotating your spine, moving your head, moving your arms, wrists, fingers, and then push yourself up in a half standing position. Bring both of your feet on the ground. Keep this constant floating motion happening, slow motion, a little bit like algae in the seaweeds motion, if this is another image which helps you. So the amoeba became a seaweed, if you like that image, and it gets floated from the water, from the waves of the water, and then find your way all the way up into a standing position, and then start moving your feet a bit so you can kind of move through space as this amoeba with grown limbs, or seaweed image, whatever suits you more. And involve your upper body a bit more, your spine also, in kind of not only the rotation right left, but also kind of rolling down and up the spine, using your navel. Take your belly button in and press it out again. Keep your arms, your wrists, your fingers, your head, everything still in slow motion, to loosen up, to soften everything. And just reach out very long, like long legs, long arms, and keep your spine really long. And we breathe in, and you tuck in all your, like you bend your knees, you bring your elbows in, you roll down with your upper body, so you bring all your body close together. Breathing out, you stretch everything out, bring everything out and long again, stretching your arms, long spine, and breathing in, bring everything together, like elbows meet on your thighs, on your belly button, your head rolls in. Breathing out, breathing in, get small, breathing out, reach out like a starfish, very long. One more time, breathing in, getting small, breathing out, reaching out, getting big. And then you find a comfy position, plug down on your feet so they should look to the front. In between your feet there would be just a foot in between, also looking to the front, would have space. And then loosen your knees a bit so they're not locked in. Shake your bum a tiny bit, shake your arms a tiny bit. And then we take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, deep. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. and just turn on the spot. See what you see around you. If you're in a room, just observe and see what you see. And arrive back in the room as the person you are. Have a nice day.